getting over. I really think it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what starts to control me. I'm letting go another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I don't wanna die inside my reality. Wait for me. I don't want your mind to remember me this way. I don't know if I'm changing over. In the moonlight I can't kill this feeling sober. So I start to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me. I'm letting go another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I don't wanna die inside my reality. Wait for me. I don't want your mind to remember me this way.
भाई इधर लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं हो रहा लेकिन मैं लाइव हो गया okay welcome everyone this is day 7 of HotShot Esports Scrims and today we have a match up between Hunters versus HSE Academy. So it looks like HSE Academy is going to be on the defender's side. And the map is going to be Haven, and it looks like they are going to go for a pretty standard setup: 2 duelists, 1 Sage, 1 controller, and 1 initiator. They've got a few flashes on board with Phoenix as well as Sky. And that's a very versatile controller and one that works really well on Haven because of the spread of the map and Astra's ability to control either side of the map from any position. And it looks like the other team, which is going to be Hunters, is going for a little bit of a similar setup, except they don't have an initiator. They're just going to go for a Sentinel instead, which is interesting because I feel like a Sentinel's job is a little bit difficult on this map, just because there are 3 sides to hold, and a Sentinel usually just locks down one side. It is possible for Sentinels to play on 2 sides, but it's not very commonly seen. So match is going to begin, and the attackers are moving towards the A side, which I feel like attackers usually just move towards A on this map for some reason. It's just a thing that always happens. But let's see. Okay, they've actually moved over to mid a little bit. So let's see what their plan is. Okay, and the round has begun, and they are going to be pushing garage. A smoke is going to come out into garage window, and there's no one in garage to contest actually. So they are going to be getting free control of garage. And ooh, a kill is going to be 2 kills are going to be found actually by Jet. Straight into garage, and 3 by Ghosty. He's just absolutely annihilating them. He's got 4. What is that? He's reloading right in front of them, and he's just destroying them. Falling back now. Last person on side, and he's gonna get the ace. Oh my god. Starting off with an ace, straight into garage with the frenzy, and just destroying the competition. What is that from Ghosty? Absolutely phenomenal. And just like that, I felt like because they got garage control for free, something was gonna happen in this round. Like maybe they were gonna push CT, or Sage from long was gonna make a play or something. But Ghosty just destroys them before they can even make a move. Fantastically done. And with that, it looks like it is going to be an A play this time from the side of Hunters. The Trailblazer coming in, it tags Killjoy, and they are going to know that it is an A play. And this might force Hunters to rotate out actually, but it doesn't look like they are going to. So all the rotations have come in from HSE Academy into the A side. And I'm not sure if the Hunters have realized it. It looks like they have, and they seem to be backing off. And HSE Academy also starting to rotate some players back over.
Look sharp.
And ooh, Shadow's gonna get a kill onto the Predator. Fantastic shot from Heaven. And HSE Academy are gonna go back to their default spread, while Hunters are gonna push up into B. They're gonna get side control for now. Ooh, there's a kill found by the shot. And they are gonna get the bomb down, and there's gonna be a wall up on A-Link. This is... Ooh, but some kills are being found already. Pushing already back into side from C-Link, and ooh, this is a very hotly contested map, and it looks like just one guy left from the side of Hunters, and he's trying to defend, but he's not able to do it, and HSE Academy is gonna be defusing the bomb. Well played from them. While I think Hunters were a little bit focused on A-Link with the ball and everything, but it allowed HSE Academy to push out from C-Link and gain back control. I don't think Hunters had guns that round anyway, so it's actually a pretty good round from them, considering that their economy wasn't in a fantastic place. Now they've all gathered up on C, while this is going to be a gun round. I do see a Spectre and a Guardian, so it might not be a full buy, just because that's how the economy works out sometimes with the abilities and stuff.
Spike down, C.
And oof, a trade is going to be happening on C long, and it is going to be smoked off, but it looks like Hunters are still going to push in. And yeah, stream lag ho raha hai pura.
One enemy remaining. Spike down, C.
Got to tag obscuring vision.
Okay, sorry about that. It looks like ooh.
Too close,
Okay, nice.
but close enough, eh?
So it looks like the Hunters were able to push up into the site, but once again, HSE Academy just managed to take down most of them. Another 1v2 lost by the Hunters, and it is going to be a third round for the side of HSE Academy. The economy not in a great place again for Hunters. It looks like they are trying to force. I'm not sure if that's a great decision, because last round they didn't have a complete full buy either. And if they force up this round, they won't have another full buy in the next round if they lose. So Not sure about the decision-making process here. But it looks like they are going to be pushing up A again. And Hunter does have Seekers. And he is going to deploy them. And it seems like they know that it is an A play now. Critical Blazer is going to catch Sage and she's going to back off. It's a bit confusing because we've got a player called Hunter and the team is called Hunter. So, and ooh, it looks like Hunters are actually finding kills and they've got control of the side.
Spike planted.
And all that's left is Ghosty and Shadow to try to get this retake done. Ghosty does have his knives and he's going to get one kill from them. But it looks like Hunters are backing off, playing this very, very safe. He's going to be playing on the... Oh! Ghosty drops straight into Hunter Heaven and he's going to get the kill. Oh my god, and Shadow finds his one as well. This is difficult now. This is a 2v2. And the wall is going to be deployed. He's going to dash into side, but he's not going to be able to fight the kill. And the last guy is in short. Wait, what's he doing? Is he AFK? Oh no, it looks like his game crashed. Oh man. Really bad timing for the game to crash. For DRR2. That was a round that they should have won. It was a 2v5. Yeah, Ghosty found one kill at the beginning, but I feel like they just kind of didn't play that too well. Gave away too many picks too soon. And it looks like a timeout is going to be... Alright, so yeah. We've got Ranger with us, and he is going to be joining me in casting, is that right? Okay.
Yep.
Ranger's here. Hello.
Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Scrim. Sorry for the late joining, but yes, the match, it is already one-sided. So can you give me a little bit of summary what's going on here, Anarka?
It looks like the Hunters who are on the side of the attackers, they seem to be doing pretty well in the rushes. They are managing to get side control, but they don't seem to be able to defend it because HSE is just really good in their retakes right now. They're just finding kills before Hunters can get a proper setup done. So yeah, it's going a bit rough for the Hunters right now, I have to say.
Yeah, and you can see the timeout there has already been taken, so they are definitely looking for their strategies, but they can change in here. Because the score is already 4-0 and the chain of going for that economic round and the next going for that full buy, it just continues. And it is still now 4-0. They can definitely do a comeback right now. But if it goes like till 8-0 points, then it would be definitely hard for them as well.
Yeah. So it looks like they do have a buy coming in, which is good because they haven't had a full buy till now. The one round in which they kind of had a buy was they had a Spectre and a Guardian in the ranks. So... it looks like this is going to be the first, and I think it's actually paused. Okay, no, it's continued. Okay. So we are starting off.
Yep. They are going for a split strategy actually, and one in outside the garage and one outside the Bay Area, and the three they are just rushing in the side. You can see Ghosty, that's the first pick he gave him. Predator going for a direct headshot, and they again, as you have just said, they are going for a side control already.
Planted.
But they are a little bit weak on the post plant scenario. We will have to see if they can still manage and hold on to this side because Shadow is their hunter, and the Sky is and the Astra is also there. So they will have to see if they can still hold it in a 3v5. Although they have a two-player advantage, but you never know when the tides change.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be going for a standard long play where most of the players are just going to camp on long and watch backstabs while I just play on the defuse. And Predator's going to be taken out again. Predator's been playing on the side and he's just been taken out. Ball is going to be deployed and the spam is coming in and it's hitting him a little bit. He's on the fence. Oh my god, they get him. Finally, through the wall, just spamming away with the Vandals and they managed to get the kill. That's going to be the first on the board for the Hunters.
Yep, a great round initially because the thing they did was that they pushed a long as well as they were pushing the garage, and these garage is especially a very crucial area when you're pushing B or C because that gives you an extra path where you can enter the site, go for the plant, go for the kills. And they already got 2 picks in the early rounds, so yes, that was definitely helpful. And again, they will have a full buy into this round as well, so they will have to keep it up till the score has been equalized. And you can see again first pick coming out from the side of Jet, and again Predator getting the pick on Shadow SDS. This was a save round from the side, but Tushar, he's getting sandwiched in between those two players, but Predator getting the trade as well. Despite it is going to be planted. Predator, he's just taking it very
One
slowly
enemy
and
remaining.
Oh, clean. Yeah, it's interesting that HSE Academy had to take an eco right now because they've won all of these rounds, but it seems that the Hunters have actually made it pretty expensive for them because every round they're just having to buy up again and again because they're losing too many players. So the Hunters have done a decent job at keeping the economy of HSE Academy at bay, even though they haven't won too many rounds. But right now could be the time to get the momentum going. They've got 2 rounds, they've got a full buy, so yeah, they just need to keep it up right now.
Yep, that this is a crucial round in fact because the other teams, HSC, they are also going for that full buy, and if they are able to just get this round and damage the economy of HSC, then Hunters they will surely have the 4th round as well, and again might be a 5th and 6th round in their favor as well. So this is again a crucial round.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like Hunter's actually just playing off of a shorty here on A shot. He doesn't have a gun, so that's a pretty risky play. I don't know. Oh my god! But Jed is creeping up close. He might get one here. Shot about to be. Oh, but he manages to get him. And pushing up long, but slowed by the Sage's orb and just taken out. And Tushar just rushing into side and getting 3 kills, opening up the side. And Shadow and Ghosty are left in this retake again. Let's see if they can pull it off. I'm not sure if he's expecting him to be. Oh, he is expecting him to be in heaven. And he's going to find the kill. Fantastic. Tushar maybe getting a little too over aggressive there. And Shadow's going to pop the ult and rush into side. Let's see if he can find anything here. The Hunters are playing this pretty well. They are not peeking him. And he manages to get the Jet but doesn't look at the Phoenix. And DRR2 is just going to creep up from behind and kill the Phoenix as the ult ends. Really good round from the side of the Hunters.
That operator buy, especially from the side of Jet, that was a very expensive buy. He got 1 pick, but he lost it in the next moment. So, and not to mention his teammate Hunter was having a shorty, so he could have given him a kind of a Spectre, or might be even given him a Phantom, but he went for the operator and lost it. So, not a wise choice, I would say, especially when you are in a tight economy, when your team needs a gun. And this time, this is again going for the economic round for the side of HSE. Early flash coming in, Phoenix blinding it, but Shadow is the... Oh, he just escaped with 27 SP.
Just manages to get out of there. And he's going to heal up while the Hunters are going to push B right now. Straight through the smoke goes to Tushar, and he's just going to get taken out. I'm not sure that was wise choice. He went in with no flash, no assistance at all. But now Hunters are going to be popping the lockdown and having a full-blown push coming into B side. HSE just has to concede the side, and the revive coming in as well. So it's a 3v5 again. And Hunter does manage to I'm sorry, I think it's Shihan who manages to get a kill, but this is a really difficult retake right now. Ow, another kill found.
Yeah, that Jet revival, that was on time, but at the wrong place. Jet definitely got killed at the moment when she got revived, and Shihan is still there. But Predator goes for take him down. But the thing is, Team HSC, they were on the economy round, and they got 3 picks into this round. 2 Jet was taken on twice. Yes, but that was a little bit of damage they did to the economy, especially considering this is an important round. The winner of this round gets an upper hand in the advantage in this game. So we will have to see which team overcomes it. You can see full buys coming out from both of these teams. And Predator, Predator and Tushar. These two are solely the players getting the entry frags. And from the side of HSC, Ghost is definitely doing the work with the help of Shadow SDS, but still, this is a crucial round again.
Yeah, and maybe not reading the situation right in the last round, but the Hunters did use their Sage ult against an eco round. So maybe that was not another fantastic play as well. And Predator just going to rush into side and get 2 kills again. As you said, opening up the side, Predator and Tushar. And this is going to get a plant really, really fast. It looks like HSC aren't able to hold these sides at all. And they are going to be going for the retake, of course. But this does look like a pretty difficult retake. Let's see. All of the members of Hunters are on side. None of them are going to be going long. And Predator just finds another kill now, along with DHR2.
Valcon still remaining. He has the rejection, but I don't think he's going to use it in a 1v3, especially when the time remaining is pretty less. And we just saw Predator. He is definitely dealing in with the headshots only, and he's getting 3 picks in this round again. And he's the one creating the maximum change right now. And as a result, his team won one more round, and they have just won 5 consecutive rounds. What do you want to say about this? Will Team HSE be able to keep this up and get one round back and again then go for a couple of more rounds? Or will it be the Team Hunter who will get few more rounds and take it to the score of 8-4 in the first half?
Yeah, I'm not sure because it looks like Hunters have actually analyzed their mistakes from the first couple of rounds, and they're actually, specifically countering the strengths of HSE Academy right now because, like I said, the retakes were weak. The site holds were weak in the first few rounds, but it looks like they're now able to hold the sites pretty well. So, really well played by Hunters, analyzing their mistakes and adapting mid-game. That's how a game of Valorant should be played. And oh no, not a very good flash. And what is a Hunter just pushes into the smoke and gets taken out. Not a very smart play from him, I would say. I don't think he expected another one to be so close.
Alarm bot out.
He kind of pushed through his own Astra smoke. So I don't know why he did it, but DR2 is there, gets the first pick. Phoenix was also there at another pick, but Shadow SDS one shot takes him down. And it is a 2v2. In fact, this situation is pretty much doable, and he's just healing himself. They can definitely do a retake in this right now, but the thing is, they will have to push in together, and it's a long plan. So the attackers don't even want to push and get taken down. And you can see they have just a single one more they smoke getting sprayed. Oh, Shadow! What he just did was very, very good for him actually, but unfortunate to the enemies because that was a single line spray. He didn't even have to change his line of sight, just a single spray in just a single line taking on 2 players.
Yeah, they just line up for him, and I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't expect anyone to be peeking because the last time they were in such a scenario, HSE just walled off long and just went for a defuse. But this time, Shadow was actually holding long, and he's just able to take out both of the players as they peek to deny the defuse. So, really well played from HSE, and yeah, this game is going pretty well right now. Both of the sides seem to be adapting to the mistakes of the others and playing to their strengths. So let's see what happens. Looks like an A play is going to be coming in right now from the side of Hunters. Lockdown is going to be popped, and oh no, he doesn't check right behind the smoke, and he's going to get taken out. Ghosty is going to get 2 here before being taken out by the Omen, and the plant is going to go out. But this is a 4v3 retake for HSE, definitely doable.
Hunter going for the blinds, but Uncle Max and Tushar getting 2 picks and getting one on advantage in fact. And it is now slightly tilting into the favor of Hunters. And yes, there is Tushar again getting the picks. He is the one. Oh, he spots another, goes into that spray, wall bangs. But Hunter is there. He just manages to get 2 picks. And that was a great angle from the side. But that 20 HP ain't gonna let him go anywhere, especially with that spawn grenades.
Yeah, it looked like Tushar actually oversprayed that corner, and he was just out of ammo by the time Hunter peeked him, and that's the reason Hunter just managed to get them both. But fortunately, the last remaining player was Killjoy, and she managed to take him out without even looking at the side, without even having to peek and take any risks. And of course, he was low HP, so really well tried by HSE though, to get to a 1v1.
The thing that I have noticed into this game right now is that Team Hunter, they are definitely getting the entry frags and moving into the sides, but they are going for a very, very quick plants, and sometimes they are not able to clear the site. And as a result, last time you see, the Sage was going in for the plant, but there was Ghost and the site was not clear. So that was the thing that could have caused them this round, but there was their teammates to go in for the recovery. And you can see this time, this is that it just did. Predator just clearing the whole site and then giving the calls to plant. And there is this astral divide. Ghosty, he's going for a backstab. He's going for a flank, but Predator gets the pick, and it is also remaining. Oh, jumping kill coming out from Ghosty. 11 HP in fact.
Yeah, well played from HSE there to pop the Astral and just deny Hunters from the side. Like you said, their pushes have been really strong, and the Astral Divide just the best tool to help stop a rush into the side. And Hunters just weren't able to hold off against the swarming players of HSE. So the score is going to be 6-6 during halftime, and it looks like this is going to be a close match. Both of the teams are doing really well. So let's see how HSE does on attack, because as we saw, Hunters aren't actually able to hold their sides that well. So let's see how their defense is.
The attack was definitely great, and the Tushar and Predator, they got the picks. They did a lot of their part in the attacking part, and now it falls down to Killjoy to hold the site. And Sage, in fact, also will have to hold it. Ghosty, he's going for an aggressive little push into receivers. Hunter is going to be in front of him, but Ghosty is going a lot more aggressive, and he has to pay the price for it.
Yeah, managed to get a pick on A, but it doesn't look like they're going to be pushing A just yet. They are still playing a default spread, and Shadow's actually going to find a kill. And it's going to be a 3v3 actually, as Omen also finds a kill on the A side.
Here.
And it looks like HSE are moving into the C side, which is completely open for them. And Hunters will just have to play retake in this. So let's see how it goes. Shadow actually has a very interesting. Yeah, he just gets it.
Careful now.
One enemy remaining.
And
That
but
was
not
ugly.
this time. Predator takes him down. And
Last
there was
player
Jet in fact
standing.
Ghost who got the that was a burst shot directly to the face of Ghost this time. And Uncle Max, he is the sole player remaining. He has got ample amount of HP in fact left. But the thing is, the Sky is still outside the garage. Might go in for a half defuse. The blind comes in. And Uncle Max random straight. Unfortunate, but well tried in fact, because Hunter was there. The blind was actually at the right moment. And if he could have been a little bit more late, he might have gone in for the full diffuse.
Yeah, that was not expected by Hunter to push like that through garage, definitely. So definitely to Uncle Max by surprise, and fortunately he manages to get the blind and managed to get the kill. It was a little bit ugly, but he gets it done. So it's going to be another round on the board for HSE, and Hunter are just going to have to save this round. Looks like it's going to be a full A push. All of the utility being dumped into the A side. All the Astra smokes. And everyone's just going to push into side.
Yep,
They are clearing that
definitely
orders.
going.
Sorry, bro.
This round is definitely going to be to the favor of HSE, because they have those weapons, they have those specters and the whole of the abilities. And
enemy
the
remaining.
team, yes, you can see Ghosty getting another pick. And this is going to end pretty easily and even flawlessly. So no economy damage in terms of weaponry for the team HSE. And this will definitely call in for a full buy for the side of Hunter, and getting this round is their top priority this time.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting round because, as you can see, HSE are actually on a bonus right now. All Spectres, they have upgraded to full shields. But they are up against all Vandals right now. So let's see how this goes. It's going to be a difficult round for them to pull off. It looks like they are going to be pushing A again, which might be a good call. If you can get side control, then those Spectres are going to be doing a lot more damage than they would at long angles if you were taking picks one by one. And oof, right off the bat, Shadow's going to find a kill. And it looks like the side will fall. Oof, Predator gets taken out as well. And yeah, the side is definitely going to be open
Spike
for
down A.
taking. And Sage gets one kill, but Shadow manages to take him out, and they are going to be planting on A.
Last player
This
standing.
is, oh my god,
Spike
Tushar,
planted.
he was just smoking the whole area when the blinds came in.
One enemy
DR2
remaining.
is still there. Oh, it's a 1v1 finally, but DR2 36 HP remaining against Jet, and will he be able to do it? But not this time. And this was a round of all Vandals against Spectres, and Spectres did won actually. So that this is something that HSE will be proud of for a long time.
Yeah, definitely just rushing into side and making those Spectres work with the increased running accuracy that they have over the Vandals. And Hunters were just not able to hold it. And this being Haven, of course, there weren't that many players on the A side, so it is easier to rush into sides. So really well played by HSE. And taking that round as well. Looks like Hunters are going to be on a force buy actually this round. They aren't going to opt to save. Looks like they will be trying to win this round as well against the full buy of HSE.
The score is 9-6, and you can see they were pushing into the garage, and a garage push is definitely one of the good things you can do to clear out the whole of the C site easily. And yes, they are going for a full plant after just clearing out the site. And Team Hunter, they are onto a retake, but a retake is getting very difficult because Ghost is there, and he definitely got 2 picks, and he's still hungry for more. He has got the blaze from up, but I don't think he'll be using it in a 5v3 and just wait it. But for Hunters, they might call in for the save, but no, the Spectre is definitely useful.
Yeah, but both of the players of Hunters are really low right now, so they're just gonna get taken out. No chance to save. They'd have Spectre, so it makes sense that they would try to go and try for the retake, but their economy is going to be crippled now, and it's 10-6, so HSE actually has so many rounds on the board. They just need 3 to win right now, and the economy is not looking good for the side of Hunters right now. They are going to be going in for a save, it looks like, which is a smart choice. Oh no, never mind. It looks like there are a couple of Vandals purchased up, so they might be forcing again. I think they're just going for a force. I'm not sure. They don't seem to be playing for a full buy.
Yes, actually, if you, as you just said, they HSE already needs 3 rounds, and if Team Hunter saves in this round, so they are most probably giving the 11th round on the board as well. And if they are going for the next next full buy, and if they lose that, then that will be a score of 12-6, and after that, that 13 point that will need for Hunter, that will be economic buy again. So that is pretty hard choice, and since they are going for that force buy this time, if they are able to win this somehow, then they might be able to stop the streak of HSC and get the rounds they just lost back. You can see a single Sheriff, 2 Vandals, 1 Guardian. Guardian is definitely a good gun, especially in the long range 1-taps. But we will have to see if Ohm and Uncle Max can use it for the 1-tap advantage. And Vandals definitely doing their work. And the Sheriff, I will have to see. Because Sheriff 1-taps are also definitely good. You can definitely get 1 headshot, 1 kill. But against full shields and Vandals, not an easy task.
Yeah, it's interesting because it seems like most of the players have bought up completely, but Predator is actually saving, just buying a Sheriff. So I'm not sure what economical decisions are going through the side of Hunters right now. But yeah, it looks like we have this force buy here, and they're just going to have to make it work, because if they don't, then this is looking very grim for them. They're just not going to have any money going to the next round. They'll have to force up again or eco and give up 12 to HSE, which is going to give them 6 match points.
Yep, and the thing is that the team HSE, they are either pushing A and the C, and no chance they are taking at B side, because first of all, it is a wall. The wall is created by Sage, so you will have to break it and then go it. And the next thing is that the B side is the only single sided, so you will have to clear the garage as well in order to get the second path entry into the B. And doing that, considering there is a Killjoy sitting at the garage, might not be an easy task. And at the A side, there is just Reina and Omen, Uncle Max, and they are definitely getting the picks. They're definitely getting the kills, but after getting 1 pick, they are just getting taken down. And sometimes they don't even get the 1 pick. So they should fall back, wait for their teammates, wait for the reinforcements, and go in for a full retake. That is what they should do. But just getting into the fight against a 1v5 scenario, I don't think it's the right choice.
Yeah, the individual skill of Hunter is definitely really good, as we saw Tushar and Predator just rushing into sites and getting those kills and opening up the site for their team. But about the teamwork and the communication, I'm not very sure, because as you saw that one round, Hunter just rushed into the Astra smoke and kind of died alone without any support or without any reason. Honestly, he got a kill and there was no reason to push up. So maybe the Hunters are having a little bit of a communication problem. I'm not sure about that. Along with these buys that we are seeing, a little bit of a force buy rather than the standard full eco that they do. So I don't know. Maybe they're just confident. Maybe they think that they can do it with the Spectres and the couple of Vandals that they have. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it plays out. And this pause is going pretty long. Is there a tech problem?
Yep, seems like because Astra is he or she, whatever he is not moving, and looks like he will have to take some time to analyze this match quickly, because the score 10-6 HSC winning this currently winning and leading this match by 4 rounds. And in the attacking part, they are just dominating. They are just rushing it into this side, getting the picks and planting, and just winning the rounds. And for the Hunters, they are facing a lot of problem. They struggled a little bit also in the attacking part in the first half, but they were surely able to cover it up by winning 5 consecutive rounds, in fact. And this time, defending part, you can see even if they win 5 consecutive rounds, they will have a score of 10-11, which is something they can definitely go in for. But right now, their economy ain't gonna allow them to go in for that full buys. They will have to go in. They will have to compromise on abilities as well as on shields to get Vandal or Phantoms. And yes, they are going for the similar thing.
Stay down. I've got your trail. Get out of my way.
Careful now.
enemy remaining. Ay, corazón.
Placing sentry.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid. Thirty seconds left.
Turret out.
Time to hunt.
Careful now.
Lock in sight.
Last player standing. Spike
Nature girl
planted.
down. Initiated.
Match point.
Pretty soon than we expected, because in the first half it was 6-6. We thought that it can go to 12-10 or 12-11 or 12-12, might be overtime in some case, but the attacking side for the HSE Academy, they are just unbreakable. The one round they lost might be a little bit of discommunication, but they just overcame it, and right now they are onto the match point and complete domination, in fact.
Yeah, HSE are actually playing attack really well. They're playing a little bit of a default spread, and even if they're not playing a default, they're not just rushing into the side right off the bat. They're waiting for a pick and making sure that they have the side is open for them. And now a skill is going to be found onto Pret, and it looks like they are going to be pushing into the C side. It has been CT has been smoked off, and Garage has also been smoked off. And oof, another kill found by Shihan, and or is that Shadow? That's Shadow, I think. And yeah, they're going to be getting side control. DRR2 is going to be getting one kill back, and Sage does have the revive available, and he He's going to be pushing out to the side. He's going to get one kill, but not anymore. And
You will
Anup
not
Gamer is the
live
only one who's
my
left. He's going to be
life.
reviving it right in front of them. Going to try for the bait revive, but it's not going to work
Attackers
out.
win.
And HSE is going to take 13 and win the map. Really well played.
Well played, well tried, especially in the first half where they came in from the score of 4-0 to the score of 6-6. Definitely well tried, but in the second half, that was a complete domination. We have to admit it. And although this is a scrim, we get to practice. You get to practice, and you get to see all of the fun and entertainment. But sometimes the scrims do tell you what you are lacking right now.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's why scrims are being played so often these days, because people just want to, play against people who they know are experienced and they know are good, rather than, going into matchmaking and getting maybe a smurf or maybe a team who's just kind of screwing around rather than playing seriously. So yeah, scrims are definitely a really good way of finding out your weaknesses, testing yourself against good opponents. And as you can see here, I think Hunters have found out that the defense is a little bit lacking. The defensive capabilities, their ability to hold a side in general. So hopefully they can improve upon that in the next map that is coming up very soon.
Yep. Until then, we will have to wait. So we will be back in just 5 minutes. Until then, grab some cold drink, grab some popcorn, because we will be back with the second map, and we will have to see if hunters are able to overcome their weakness and overpower HSC Academy in the second map, because we still don't know what map it is. हाँ तो वो देखा मैंने. अरे मैंने वो देखा अभी लाइव स्ट्रीम, तो उसमें आवाज नहीं आ रही हमारी.
मुझे
शॉर्टी कर ले
मुझे
अभी
लगा
मैं
बस इधर
आया
का
हूँ।
स्ट्रीम बंद किया उसने. लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद है क्या?
हेलो शॉर्टी। हाँ डिस्कॉर्ड पे लाइव करके जाता हूँ ना फिर। और रुक। अरे हे बहिणीला बरं नाही, थोडं डॉक्टरकडे घेऊन जायचं खाली. हा हा
सबने एस क्रेस का फोटो क्यों लगाया हुआ है? मेरा मेरा लैपटॉप बिजी है, सॉरी सभी को.
मैं आ सकता हूँ. हाँ, कर सकता हूँ.
हाँ ठीक है चल.
मैक्सी नींद आ रही है मैक्सी को.
नहीं रे बाहर जाना है नीचे.
अच्छा
चलो गाइस आता हूँ बाद में. हाँ
गुड. अरे हम लोग वो डिसाइड कर रहे थे फिक्सचर्स. मेरा आवाज आ रहा है?
आ रहा है.
हाँ ठीक है. शॉर्टी हम लोग वो डिसाइड कर रहे थे फिक्सचर्स तुम्हारे अगले उसके वैलोरेंट टूर्नामेंट के लिए. शॉर्टी
कर ले तू, मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ गेम.
ओके. बोल दियो कब चालू करूँ, कब बोल रहा है. So the second map will be Ascent, and we'll have to see what hunters are able to do in this map against HSE Academy, and that will be starting pretty soon in just 5 minutes, maybe even less. So stay tuned until then. Make sure to like this video and join us on the Discord, as well as subscribe to the channel, and just stay tuned.
Okay, welcome back everyone to the second match between HSE Academy and Hunters, and the map is now going to be Ascent. And so let's see what happens. As we saw just a while ago, if you missed it, HSE Academy took down Hunters 13-7 on the map of Haven, and we observed that Hunters were actually really good on their attacking side, but they weren't able to hold their post plants, they weren't able to hold sites on the defending side, and as a result, they didn't manage to take too many rounds on the defense. Just one round, actually. So let's see what happens in this round. And
Select your agent.
And the map Ascent, it's a very beautiful map, in fact. Oh, I don't think. I think someone's.
yeah, someone's game actually crashed, so we're gonna have to restart. Yeah, happens a lot these days. Great game.
That happens a lot, in fact. And they just bring a lot of skins into this game. Could have used some of the technical skills in the fixing the bugs.
Yeah,
But I don't
actually
think
fixing the game.
they like it.
Yeah, you know, skins are cool, right? So more skins. Thanks. People buy them all the time. So
We're still waiting for the player to come back. And the Ascent is, in fact, a beautiful map. There is the mid market, in fact, which is a crucial part. You don't want to lose the hold of that. And people do tend to push a full 5-man push through the market and either then rotate to A or B, especially B because there is the boathouse. And retakes on the B is pretty easily because when you are going into the B side, there are just two ways to enter. And if you send two players on both of the side, that would be easy. But on the A side, it is pretty much in the open. Not to mention there are lineups chance also from the side of Sova, from Killjoy, and other Brimstone also. And Brimstone, that orbital strike could cover the whole of the B side, and the small area inside the boathouse that narrows the range pretty much down. So that's an easy push if you have a Brimstone. And from Sova, you can definitely play on the lineups.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of picks they go for, because last time we saw that HSE went for one Sentinel on the side on the map of Haven, while the other team actually opted for. I'm sorry, wait. I think it was Hunters actually that went for a Sentinel. I can't remember, but yeah, one of the teams went for a Sentinel and one of the teams opted for an Initiator instead, while they both went for double duelist setup. So a Sentinel actually much better on this map than Haven, I would say.
Yep,
And
definitely.
okay,
Sentinel.
yeah, it looks like the players are back and the match is going to be starting now. And let's hope that no one's game crashes again, because it gets frustrating after a while.
You never know. It's an unpredictable game. Even the
Yeah.
opponents and the Riot is unpredictable. Never know when they drop a bomb on us.
Yeah, it's a great game. That's why everyone plays it. Okay, so the picking has started, and it looks like the side of HSE is going for a Sentinel again. They are going to be picking up the Cypher, while Shadow is going to be on the Reyna this time rather than Phoenix as last time. And Predator and Tushar once again on Reyna and Jet, just like last time. So it looks like Hunters are actually playing a very similar game to what they played last time. So
And you
let's
can
see what
see-
happens.
And you can see Brimstone. That's what I was talking about. The smokes are pretty much on to the right accuracy. And the B side is definitely Brimstone's area. You can definitely use the ultimate to clear out the whole of the area. And Breach might be an interesting thing, but they already have two duelists. Might go in for the Sage. Sage is a good choice. You can definitely, and as you know, that
Choose
mid market
your
is
agent.
essential part. So you can use the Sage to wall it out. That will narrow down the entrance part for the attackers. And Sova, it's like raise and split combination. I do feel like it's a Sova and Ascent combination, because the lineups for the Ascent on the Sova, you can definitely use your arrow from the A side to the B side, and nobody knows where you are. And we will have to see if anyone does that actually. And no healer coming out from the side of defenders this time. They are going for that Cypher. Cypher is definitely useful. because at Killjoy you have to be into the range for the turret and the alarm bot to work. But Cypher, you can definitely put it from a different side and go to a different side. Both of the teams definitely have a different strategy. The only thing they have common is the Reyna, the Jet, and the Sova. So we'll have to see if these three players, aside from these three players, there are two smokers, Astra and Grim, and there is
Let's see
Sage
now.
and the Cypher. So we'll have to see. Hunter, I think he's going for a great lineup. Oh,
One way?
yeah.
Nice.
That is called accuracy. That's a one-sided Cypher
Right
cage.
there.
Definitely useful, especially in the first round where the people they just blindly rush using the pistols.
I'm going above.
Yeah, this looks like a really good setup from Hunter, and it looks like the attackers are actually grouped up on this side.
Blocking
And
vision.
if they rush into A, Hunter might have a great chance at taking some picks. The reveal is going to come out, not going to be revealing anyone, and one of them already caught in the trap fire, and unfortunately not going to be able to find him. And they are going to be able to take control of the side immediately as Shihan tries to put down some defensive smokes, and they are going to be going for this retake. It's a 4v5, definitely doable. Ghosty finds a kill, and yeah, this is definitely doable for HSE right now. Another kill found by Shadow, and Ghosty finds another, and they're just falling apart. As we saw in the last map, Hunter's just not able to hold this side
Last player
as
standing.
they are swarmed by the side of HSE. The last guy, DRR2 on Heaven, going to be taken out after getting one kill. And once again, the Hunters are allowed to take control of the side, but then immediately just overrun and destroyed by the side of HSE again. Really good retakes coming in from HSE.
Yep, that was definitely a good retake, especially considering that the heaven was smoked,
Going to Astral
and you have to
do
push
them
through the smoke,
Astral
and
Guardian
pushing
things
through a
like
smoke not a wise choice. You don't know what
About
might
there.
be in front of you at any moment. And I think Cypher forgot to use his Cypher's cage. He definitely put it up, but looks like he got a little bit of confused. Might have taken it slowly, might not
there.
have gone in for the push and going for the picks. Yes, but
to
his
tactics,
team was
stop
there for the
pulling
backup,
them
and you
in.
can see it is a half buy or a full buy from the side of defenders, and a full push from the side of attackers. First kill coming out from Predator. Predator got a very forced buy this time, in fact.
Plant this spike.
Yeah, it looks like Predators have forced up because I saw that. I mean, Hunters have definitely
planted.
forced up because I did see Predator having a Spectre in his hand. So let's see how this goes. DRR is going to find a kill onto Ghosty, and just two left on the side of HSE. And let's see. Oh
Last player
no!
standing.
He knew he was over there, but he just rotated out of that spot, and unfortunately, just going to be spraying into nothing. And it looks like Shadow might be saving it. Just about misses that headshot, and I'm not sure if he's going to save. He might just go and try to, get a pick. But, oh no, yeah, he's definitely going to be saving. A Marshall for the next round would definitely be good. With probably a save going to be coming out from HST. But, yeah, really good push from the side of Hunters, actually, on the back of a force buy.
I don't think that save was the right option, because when you save, you lose $1,000 from your economy. And as you can see, he has that $1,800. He still has the Marshall, but if he would have lost it, he might have 2,800 and could have gone in for a Bulldog. But it's up to him. And if he still can get a couple of picks for that Marshall, we are more than happy. And from the side of Hunters, it was definitely hard. But they lost the first round, but they still managed to get a couple of Spectres running into the second round, and they won it. In fact, the common thing that we used to say is the score goes from 1-0 to 2-0, then back to 2-2. But right now it's a 1-1, and Hunters, they are picking up the pace from the beginning of this game.
Yeah, definitely. And DRR2 is just going to find an opening kill right away onto Shihan, and it looks like they might be pushing it to B again. Market volleyed off and smoked off, and the B side has been overrun once again by the side of Hunters, and Shadow just not able to do anything with this Marshall.
Spike planted.
And Hunter's going to find two actually, just with the classic, nothing more. And Shadow once again trying with that Marshall to get some picks, but it doesn't look like he's being allowed to do that. It's been walled off, and you can jump over this wall, but it's not being watched. And oh no, that was a headshot available for Valcon, but he just tries to spray instead, and Predator's just gonna take him out as well as Shadow, and that's gonna be a second on the board for the side of Hunters.
4 picks from Predator, especially in the round when the opponents have a little bit less economy. And Predator, you can already see 7 kills coming out from him. That is equal to what the HSE Academy is offering him right now. And he's just solely demolishing the whole opponent. And Cypher is already setting up the A side. He's doing a great job at the A. But B side, that's a little bit weaker, I would say, in comparison to what A has been right now. And we're moving into the 4th round. We'll have to see if HSE Academy can do a comeback into this time, because this calls in for a full buy from him as well.
Yeah, and Predator's actually be going for a... What? How did he not get caught in that case? I have no idea how he didn't get caught. But he's just going to be ulting with a Spectre in his hand and trying to open up the site. Uncle Max gets one kill onto Ghosty. And Hunter lives in the smoke under heaven right now, and I'm not sure if they know that he's there. And ooh, She-Hunter jumps down, but he's going to be taken out by the Predator. The superior fire rate of the Empress coming out, but... Ooh, HSE's actually managed to get this retake done. Shadow with the Vandal just gets all of the kills. And they just made this retake happen.
Yeah, definitely a great retake. Especially that Cypher trap. How the hell did he not manage that?
I don't know, yeah.
And even after that, he knew that there was a Cypher trap. He could have gone over it again.
That goes there.
Hello? Ranger, right? Ranger, hello? He might have disconnected. Okay, so... meanwhile, it's like, ooh, Ghosty immediately gonna be B-Link and gonna find a kill. And gonna be immediately revived by Uncle Max. And he's just gonna be losing his 50 shields, which is fine. And they are gonna be rushing up mid. Predator's gonna find a kill onto Valorant, and Shian is gonna be spraying for a smoke. He's actually gonna get a kill. The Phantom not giving traces through the smoke. This is a superior weapon for just spraying smokes. And Uncle Max is gonna find another kill, and Shadow this time is gonna be popping the Empress. Let's see if he makes it work. Really potent with the Vandal, and Uncle Max finds another kill. And ooh, Ghosty is gonna whiff onto the
enemy remaining.
DRR2, and it looks like DRR2 is actually the only one left. All of the other players have been taken out. DRR2 actually manages to take out Shadow for the cost of most of his health. He's got 50 HP left. But this plan can definitely happen. Ghosty is going to be trying to deny it, and DRR2 just gets the headshot, peeks him, and wins the round for the side of Hunters. Really well played by Hunters.
The clutch coming out from DR2. I never expected it to happen from DR2, because the kind of performance he showed in the first map didn't give him a promising stats right at that map. But right now he got a clutch in a 1v2, especially considering there was Ghosty and Predator. Ghosty and Shadow SGS we are talking about. And Shadow SGS got 4 picks earlier in the earlier round. And he was just killed, and Ghosty had bought an operator again, and that was a very, very heavy buy, and this causes his team to go in for the economy.
Ooh, Predator's just gonna run past Hunter, not gonna check now. Hunter's actually gonna find just one. Doesn't try for a headshot, he just goes for the right clicks, and he's just gonna find one kill, and Valcon's actually gonna finish him off with that chalk dart. Really well played. So this is gonna be a 2v3 for the side of in favor of Hunters, and Tushar's gonna rush into side with the Vandal while Valcon just holds his corner with the Spectre. And there is a player right there, and he doesn't see him. Ghosty takes out Predator, and Valcon doesn't check his back. DRR2 is just gonna get a free kill. And Ghosty's just on 20 HP. He has to make this clutch work with the knives, with the blades. And he sees one in B main, but DRR2 is just gonna spray him a little bit and back off. That's the smart thing to do. He might be playing off of the back of the orbital strike actually, which is really smart. And even if Tushar gets taken out here, it's an ugly fight, and he does get taken out. And I think the orbital strike will come in right now. Yep, definitely. And oh no, he just gets clipped by the edge of that. No health, and just gets taken out. Well played from the side of Hunters to play on the back of that orbital strike. And they're going to be taking the 4th round.
Yes, that orbital strike at the B side, it's just like there's no way to escape. Just that boathouse, and if you are confused where to go, then you are definitely going to get churned in that between. And that was a nice choice to use to play on that ultimate, that orbital strike. And again, you can see Team Hunters, they're again pushing that B. They know that the B side is definitely going to be a little bit weaker, because Cypher is at the A, and they knew that at this first round only. Oh, and Ghosty bought an operator again, got the first pick, but he's getting sprayed. and he just manages to escape that.
Yeah, he got a kill 2 rounds ago as well from the same spot. So definitely able to peek out. And oh my god, the dash up trap coming in from the Tushar, but he's not able to get the kill. Ghost is just going to back off. And it looks like, oh, Uncle Max is going to find another kill in mid. Uncle Max actually been finding a lot of kills and openings. The last few rounds is going to be bringing out the resurrection. Is going to be a 4v3 for the side of Hunters. And let's see what they decide to do now.
Owl drone scouting out the area. Guruji is there. Oh, he wasn't able to, tag him. It's a 3v4 in fact, and Hunters on one day advantage. Valkyrie
Spike
gets
down
the first
B.
pick, but he has also been taken down. It's a 3v2. Ghosty again has bought an operator, and the last time he bought an operator, they lost the round. This time he bought an
Last
operator.
player standing.
That's shot.
Max gets shocked at it.
Guruji just totally using that shot at the max potential. I would say getting 2-3 picks right now. Might be even more. And Hunter, I think he's going in for the save. He's definitely going for a save. That is a crucial weapon. That's an operator we are talking about, and one of the most expensive weapon. And if you buy it, you get one pick and lose it to the opponents. Then that is not the thing you should buy in every round. And this time, saving is the right thing. Last time he wasn't able to do so, but this time Hunter is there to save it. But doesn't seem like the Shadow SDS is going in for the hunting part and might be able to take him down, because that vine, that is a very not the. No, I don't think he's able to take him down. And Guruji, how the hell did he manage to stay in the area of the spike? I don't know. I mean, he had a clear chance to escape.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you're just kind of scared that they might try for a ninja defuse or something like that, and you get too carried away in just trying to hold the site, and you just don't get out in time. I guess it just happens sometimes. But yeah, the operator has been saved for the side of the defenders, that is the Hunters, and for HSE Academy, I'm sorry. And Ghosty is going to be on it again, and he's going to be peeking the same angle, but this time he's not going to find anyone because all of them are on A long. They're just pushing up, and it doesn't look like HSE actually know. They have pushed up silently. The stim beacon comes out, and they all push the site, and it looks like HSE have decided to give up the site and play retake, which is the smart choice. All of them rushing up. It's really difficult. He fall bangs him. Tushar gets tagged up for 70 right through the ground, and Valcon's actually going to find a kill onto Uncle Max. This is a 5v4, and the spike is now being planted, and Hunter's on this backstab, and no one has seen him. He's going to find one, and a second one, not quite. This is a 4v3 retake now, definitely doable for HSE.
Yeah, but the thing is, they are running on to the. Oh my god! He's just jumping using that frenzy, getting the picks. And it is now only one Ghosty against Guruji is there again. Guruji, last time he wasn't able to survive. This time he survives and get the off as well. Guruji is just getting the round, and Hunters again. Their attacking part is very, very good, as we have seen in the last map and this time as well. But we'll have to see if they can do about the defending part, because all they have is Sage, and Sage ain't gonna give you any kind of information. And that's a Sova that will give you. But right now we will have to see.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Hunter is not able to hold the sites very well with his Cypher utility, because the site is just getting over, and it doesn't seem like they are getting any kills off at the back of the trap wires or the cyber cages, because the Cypher utility just doesn't seem to be in play that much. So we'll have to see if Hunter can step up his game and, make the Cypher utility work a little bit more. Hunter's grouped up outside B right now, and the Cypher cam, like I said, and they are just going to see everything. And the kill is going to be found on the back of the tap fire, and another one. Just as I criticized Hunter, a lot of kills have been found on the back of his wires and of his cam. Really well played, and that's going to be a round for HSE Academy. No one checks the cam. They just get all of the information for free, and they managed to capitalize on the back of it and get the third round on the board.
The prediction from the side of Hunter that the Cypher utilities will be used at the A just went in a little bit wrong, and this time they are again going for that. Cypher is again going for that A, and we will have to see if Hunters know it, because all of the rounds they got in every round, almost except the first round, there was no Cypher. So we'll have to see if Cypher can stop the push from the side of Hunters.
It looks like Hunters are going towards that A side again, and Ghosty finds another kill. He's just going to peek out from short onto top mid, a very bold peek, and manages to get Predator, make it work. And he's just going to ignore the drone and shoot a shot into the smoke. Not going to find anyone, unfortunately. And it looks like Hunters are going to be taking it a little bit slow. But all of the players of HSE have actually rotated onto A. So let's see what happens. Because if Hunters decide to go V or play off of the rotations, they might find a few picks here.
Yep, and it do seem like they are slowing down the pace. Two players, although they are still outside, one is still at the catwalk. Oh, they are going for it. But Shadow SG is getting the first pick onto the Uncle Max, and he needs to get the heal. He has 50 HP remaining, and he doesn't has any heal at this time. So this game is getting a lot more difficult for him. But the thing is, it's a 3v5, and now it's a 2v5. Ghosty just getting the
One enemy remaining.
And Balkan. Oh well, where did he came from? I thought he was at the A.
Yeah, rotations coming in really quickly, and Ghosty just locking down mid with the operator, getting those kills and not allowing Hunters to even put a foot into the mid area, just destroying anyone who tries to gain control of the mid. So really well played by Ghosty and by HSC in general to hold on that side and get those picks. All of Hunters just kind of fell apart on their rotation. They didn't manage to, make a concrete play in that round, unfortunately. And it looks like there's going to be kind of a partial buy for the side of Hunters. They've got two Vandals and one Sheriff, and once again a Spectre and a Guardian. They've taken this exact buy in the previous map, and that shock dart from B all the way over to A. Like you said, the lineups of Sova are really strong in this map. And we don't know what's happening over here. Tushar takes down Ghosty. Ghosty just trying to no-scope him, just jumping no-scope, and Tushar just managed to get an operator. This is really dangerous now for HC.
Yep, they have got the hold on to the operators. Hunter is still at the A. Might stop in for the plant or might get a couple of picks before giving. But there is Shadow is just getting a pick on the Tushar. And Brim is going to again play onto an orbital strike. We will have to see if he can hold onto this plant and get the round for his team. But the time is very, very huge actually.
Open up the sky!
Oof, not even a half dip, and he find another kill. Oh, but he's just gonna find one. If he was able to get that next kill onto Hunter, then it might have been doable. But unfortunately, the ult's gonna run out, and that's gonna be another one on the board for the side of HSC. Even though Ghosty kind of
Last round
was just screwing around on shot and just gave up with the operator, the rest of HSC managed to pull it together and take this round. So moving into the last round of the first half, it's going to be full buys for both sides, and let's see where this goes. What do you think of the attack of Hunter so far?
They are definitely doing great, but last time they were able to adapt to the first 4 rounds and then do a little bit of strategy change in the first half. But this time it is the opposite. The other team is adapting to them, and we might see an equalized score of 6-6. We might see Hunters with an advantage of 2 rounds, but it's all down to 1.5 minutes that is remaining in this round. Ooh, I think they are going for a quick rotation. They just give kind of a sound at the B, and now they're going for a Ghosty has the operator. Couple of players, a lot of players in front of him.
Yeah, he actually has no idea that they're over here and just managed to get out. I thought they were just going to peek him and kill him, but now he knows, and he is going to be watching shot. Ooh, not going to be able to get a kill. And the recon board, he is going to be ulted out. Let's see if he manages to get this kill. I don't think he will.
One enemy
Jet
remaining.
is an operator who's really hard to kill using the ult, and oh my god, he just gets away. And DRR2 is going to be taking down Shadow. He's the only one who's left. Might be walking into the operator of Ghosty right now.
Launching smoke.
Misses the shot, and DRR2 actually has control of the spike. He's got 30 seconds to work with. He definitely has to go A, but Valcon pushing him from
30
behind. I don't think
seconds
DRR2 has any idea.
Last player
He's gonna.
standing.
Oh my god, he's gonna get the kill, and Ghosty is the only one who's left on A, and DRR2 could even run into B right now if he wanted.
Yep, but the time remaining now in the time to run to the B, and Ghosty has a shorty, and we have seen that shorty. He can
10
get a
seconds
lot.
left.
He can do a lot more with the shorty, but DRR2 totally unaware. Could go in for a jump and plant, but he spots him. But Ghosty, the sheriff is probably much stronger for him than the Vandal.
Switching sides.
Shorty, yes, the shorty.
Ghosty just gets that kill. I have no idea. I don't think DRR2 checked it lazily, just looked behind, and I don't think he was actually expecting a player to be camping under heaven in that situation. So Ghosty manages to get that kill, and it's going to be split right in the middle, 6-6 once again, just like we saw on the side of Haven. So now let's see what happens. It's once again the second half is where Hunters are going to be defending, and we saw on the map of Haven that the defense was a little bit weak. So let's see if they can step it up on this map.
And the thing is, they have only a Sage, and Sage doesn't have Trapfire. Sage doesn't has any kind of those turrets and devots. The only thing that she has is a heal, a slow orb, and a wall. Wall, you can see the wall is getting being put to a good use, and the slow orbs will also be used, and the heal will also be. But will it be as much effective as what a Killjoy can do and what a Cypher can do? You will have to see about it. That is at the courtyard. Falcon trying to clear out the market. Ghost is going for the push, but Tushar headshot.
Clean headshot coming in from Tushar, and it's going to be a 5v3 for the side of in favor of Hunters, but Predator is going to be taken down, and HSE are going to be rushing into A side, but DRR2, he's not going to hear any of it. He just gets 2 kills right off the bat on the rotation. Valcon gets 1 more, but he's been tagged up really low and going to be taken out by Tushar. And good round by the side of Hunters. I was actually surprised because at the beginning it looked like they were all rotating out of B for no apparent reason, even though no one had been spotted outside A. So I wasn't too sure of the strategy, but it looks like they managed to pull through and get the round.
Yep, they won the pistol round, and they might just able to win this round as well. But you never know. HSE Academy, they can go in for the force buy, can win this, because in the first half that was the opposite. Hunters won the first, and Hunters lost the first round, and they got to force buy in the second round and won that as well for a score of 1-1. And we might see a civilized thing. But yeah, oh my god, that area to that wall, that is just really a 200 IQ play. And he spots him, but Guruji takes him down, but Guruji gets the trade. Valkan shocked that. I think that was a little bit of right place, but Predator is there to get it on Hunter. And Valkan, the classic burst shot, is one of the deadliest thing in this game, in fact. And DRR2, he's the sole player remaining in 1v2, has
1 enemy remaining.
Sheriff, not the Sheriff, I just Spectre, yes, I just called him a Spectre. And Shihan gets a pick onto him with a frenzy. So again, you can see that was a round to be in the advantage of the defenders, but it was the attackers that won it.
Yeah, they just pushed through, broke the wall and just pushed through, and I think they caught HSE completely off guard. I think they caught Hunters completely off guard. And just with the pistols, they managed to find some picks and get those Spectres, and then just take out the rest of the attackers.
Standing ahead.
So it's an interesting round. Let's see. It's a gun round right now. Predator is going to be getting a kill with that Sheriff, and an early advantage found by the side of Hunters. And HSE is all grouped up, and Valcon finds a kill inside the smoke, and Hunter finds another in mid. And the advantage is tilted very, very soon towards the side of HSE, but the kills are coming in from HSE. They are pushing the side, and they've got side control. Tushar just left with the Sheriff in CT. Not sure if he's going to be able to do this. Going to be rushing in with the Sheriff. Oh my god, he might actually find this kill. And oh no, a whiff by both of them, but Valcon has an extra gun to pull out while Tushar just has to reload, and he managed to get the kill with the classic.
That whiff, I mean, both of them whiffed like total entirety of the whiffing they just showed us. and that was the right thing coming out from the Jet to push using that dash. But that area that she has to cover was very huge, I would say, and as a result, she got taken down. But attackers, they are on a 1-round advantage. Not to mention, they will have the economy. They lost all of those specters, but they got the economy, extra economy, in fact. And now both of the teams have a full buy.
Yeah, this should be an interesting round because it looks like HSE actually have some extra money left over, so they might be able to buy into the next round. But some kills coming in. It's a 4v4, and
Right there.
let's see. HSE are playing a pretty default spread right now, pushing into short for the most part. And Xian's gonna find a kill onto DRR2, and that's gonna force Tushar to rotate over. And it looks like this is gonna be an A play from the side of HSE.
But you never know. Predator, he can get 3 picks, 4 picks might be, and might even stop the whole team, but he gets sandwiched in and Cypher got confused, but Tushar, he went in a little bit more aggressive.
Spike
Managed
down
to
A.
stop the plan, and it's a
Last
2v2.
player
The fight has been
standing.
dropped. It's a 1v2 right now.
That was a really hectic round by both of the sides. Just timings screwing with both of the teams right there. Predator he was watching Jenny, but he just looks away as he gets peeked, and Tushar as well. He goes to reload just as Cypher starts watching that corner. So that was a hectic round, but HSE managed to pull through and take another one. So it looks like a buy is going to be coming out for the side of Hunters, and this is another one of those half buys or half force buys that we saw them taking with 3 Vandals and 2 Spectres. So yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like they just like to take buys like this.
Get out of my way.
You need to risk your economy sometimes, but here comes the ultimate, the Hunter Fury from Balkan, and he might be able to get a pick, but no, not right now, and not even a slight damage, I would say. And there is Orbital Strike coming out from Scrim, so no good, no damage whatsoever to any player. And this calls for a full rotation as well.
Yeah, the Orbital Strike actually made all of the players rotate out of B, but all of the players of the Hunters had rotated into B, so the Orbital Strike actually proved to be an advantage for themselves, which is not what you want to see. You don't want to be seeing your own ultimate screwing with you. And oh no, Brandon's going to get sandwiched again, rushing in very aggressively
Spike
and
down
just getting
A.
sandwiched between 2 players.
One enemy remaining.
And HSE looks like they are going to be taking this round as well. It's just a 3v1, and DRR2 is left
Spike
with just a
planted.
Spectre wondering what the heck happened to his whole team.
Yep, again the side of the Hunters, defending side especially much weaker as compared to what the other team has to offer. And as a result, they're falling a little bit short of strategies. They are again getting overpowered. But DRR2 is still there, could go in for a push, but he's going in for a save, never mind it. And they have the stage, they are definitely using it. But I think instead of a stage, if you could have a Killjoy or a Cypher, preferably Killjoy, that could have given you a slight bit of more information at the B or DA side, and even you could have used it in a post plant, or even stop the plants from happening by putting it at somewhere in the site. And the Sage C is definitely a good healer, in fact, but not equal to what aggressiveness than what Killjoy or Cypher can show to us.
Yeah, it looks like the side of Hunters have just been going in for really aggressive compositions where they've got initiators, they've got duelists, and just one controller, and the Sage for healing. I guess they aren't really playing on the back of a Sentinel like HSE are, so they've got a very one-sided comp. But for the comp that they have, they aren't pulling out those rounds on the attack side, right? Like if you have a composition that's mostly attack sided, they aren't able to find that many rounds because it was 6-6 when they had attack. And Tushar is going to get tagged up really low, but he is going to find a kill
Spike down mid.
onto Valkan. DRR2 finds another kill onto Ghosty as well. Might be getting spammed through this box right now, and yep, just gets taken out. No chance with the recon board showing his position continuously.
And it is a 3-4. Finally, the defenders seem to be having one player advantage, but Hunter, he might get a pick, and yes, he gets direct headshot. Not to mention Shadow is also there. He gets another pick onto the Guruji, and Predator is just
Last player standing.
Predator. Oh my god, he managed to get 2 picks without giving any sort of advantage to the opponents. And right now, it is a Hunter sole player remaining in a 1v2. Not to mention, he has a little bit more health compared to what Predator and Tushar has to offer. And if he manages to take down Predator somehow, it might be easy as compared to Marshall at what Tushar has. But if he takes Tushar down first and his HP gets lowered,
30 seconds left.
then that might be a typical thing. So in any case, it's a 1v2 and the time remaining is less than 25 seconds. We will have to see if he can clutch it out. He has a Cypher Cam, in fact. That ain't going to give him any info.
Yeah, Tushar is being tagged up really low, but he's just not giving him anything. Just
10 seconds
giving him
left.
some shots, and he's going to spot out Predator, but not going to be able to take him out, unfortunately. And Hunters managed to post up another round on the back of Predator, getting those 2 kills on the B side, just holding it down on his own. Really well played by Predator right there in that situation.
Yes, 3 picks. He got the 3 picks, especially when his team needed the most. And that 2 picks using a single spray, especially when there are 2 players in front of you. Great spray transfer, I would say. And that's just the player we are watching right now. He is just 21 kills.
Rise and bring glory.
And no one is actually near him. That's an 80 kill from Shadow even. And Predator is the one that can take his team towards a victory. But Guruji and Uncle Max will have to also do a little bit more effort in order to help teammates.
It looks like they're going to be going outside B right now, and he gets stacked up from the top. Did Jet just updraft and shoot and tag him up? That was insane. Really lucky to have gotten those tags with the Vandal on the back of an updraft. But HSE is going to be overrunning the side, and the Rattle is still holding onto the side. Predator once again gets 3 kills, and he's just holding down this B side like no other. And Shadow knows that Predator's in boathouse, and he is going to manage to take him out. So an advantage has been found. Oh no, he has no idea. Oh my god, Hunter finds 2. Now it's just DRR2 left once again in the clutch. It seems like he's always the one who's left at the end. But it's a 1v2, and this is a pretty difficult round for him, who could have gotten Shadow on that jump, but unfortunately he doesn't manage to land a headshot. And Shadow's gonna take him out and put 11 on the board for the side of HSE.
Yep, I think the last 2 rounds were when I thought that Hunter might be able to do a comeback this time, might be able to equalize the score, but there is a Shadow with that Empress, with that Reina, just totally stopping the motives of what the team Hunter was going to do, what could have done. And the match timer has been stopped right now, maybe because of some technical issue, but it's off. Ooh, that was pretty quick to solve the issues. And this calls in for a hard buy or an economic buy for some players for the side of Team Hunter. And again, we will have to see if they can capitalize on it.
Yeah, it looks like Predator is actually pulling out a lot of kills for the side of Hunters, but unfortunately the rest of his team not quite able to keep up with the mark. But we can see that HSE is actually, all of them are playing really well right now and using their utility really well. And they're going to find another... Hunters are actually going to find 2 opening kills in this round. And DRR2 is going to be taken out by Shihan. It's still going to be a 4v3 in favor of Hunters. So a very doable round for them, even on this weak buy that they have. Hunter and Shihan just have to play together right now. See what they can do.
Hunter, he and Shian, they are just like, sandwiched in between that A3 area, and they're just going to get turned in between them. Shihan spray misses a lot of bullets, but still manages to take down Predator, and Tushar is there. One player coming in for a blast from Jerby and Catwalk. And Tushar just missing that blade storms. I don't know how, but he still manages to miss it. Manages to miss it, in fact. And Hunter sole player remaining 70 HP remaining, and here comes the revival. DRR2 is also back into this game. This makes Hunter a little bit more pressurized in a 1v3, but now it's a 1v2, and a Hunter in a 1v2 can do a clutch. We have seen him doing wonders, but the thing is, Spike has been dropped in.
One
And he gets another pick. And DRR2 just all played and he is running for his life. He needs to save the time, and I think he is successful in it. And DRR2, that resurrection was the right thing that they did, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like when hunters have the advantage, they just start playing a little bit loosely and they just giving away picks, because in that one other round we saw with Predator getting taken out in the backside, they actually had an advantage, hunters did, but they just kind of ran into B side and they were taken out from market. So Hunter was able to take out from market. So it looks like hunters should be playing a little bit more seriously, even though they have a man advantage. They might be getting a little bit overconfident because of the advantage. So that's seems like that's being a downfall for them right now, and they really need to improve upon that.
Blocking sight.
And sure, he has a Guardian. He needs to go in for it one tap, especially because that headshot is definitely going to take a couple of players. A random spray through that side of it. Oh, he spots a couple of enemies and he just goes in for a fallback. Hunter, he has. Oh, he just lost one. Oh, that's a crispy for him. But gets taken on this moment.
Spike down. Defender spawn.
Yeah, this was just an eco from the side of HSE, so it's understandable that a lot of the players get taken out, but Hunter still managed to get a really good kill. And Ghosty actually managed to get another one, so it's a 1v3 right now. He's probably not going to be able to find much more. He's low HP, and the opponents have guns, so yeah, he's going to be taken out, but not a bad eco from the side of HSE. They are going to be buying up now in this next round. They do still have the advantage, and this is still very much doable for both of the teams.
Yep, and that crispy headshot, that definitely put the Sheriff onto the best shoot, I would say. And they did manage to take down two players, so that means two players will have to buy new guns. And especially considering the situation you are in, you are not able to win not more than 2 rounds continuously. So that does create a dent on the economy when you lose more and more players every round, but still win it. In any case, both of the teams have the full ban. Tushar again still has the Guardian onto his hand. DRR2, he's a lot more aggressive. Can get a couple of picks. One pick. And the second time he gets taken down by Hunter. A little bit of panic mode, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of players just coming in, and he tags up Hunter really low, and there is no healing available for the side of HSE. So Hunter has to play on that low HP for the rest of this round. And this is a very doable retake for the side of Hunters. Soa's drone is going to be... He's going to spot going into hell, but he's going to take out Shihan actually. And and the shock dart comes out at the wrong time, but Uncle Max manages to take him out. And oh my god, Ghosty actually gets 2 over there. But Tushar taking him out, oh my god, that would have been insane if he could have pulled that off. Just a stray bullet landing onto the head of the other player, and unfortunately the third one also peaks him at the same time. So nice try from the side of HSE, but Hunters are going to be equalizing it with putting
both of the players are definitely on the same line of sight, in the same line actually, and both of them could have been easily taken down, but Tushar still manages to take him down.
Here.
And 11 and a score, and finally it looks like Hunter might be able to get one map back after losing the first map, and they are still struggling, I would say. The last round also there was only one person remaining, so that means they are struggling in terms of the economy, in terms of surviving also.
It looks like HSE is once again going to be going for a aggro mid play. Predator's going to find one kill, but going to be taken out from under really fast. And DRR2 does have the orbital strike available. He's going to use it, and he's going to find a kill in market. They were all just clumped up over there. He was bound to find at least one, but Shadow once again equalizing it and keeping it just toe to toe with the Hunters. And DRR2 from the back finds another kill along with Uncle Max, and Hunter's the only one left on this side. And he's going to be taken out as well by Uncle Max. Really good defense. I think HSE went a little bit too aggro, and as a result, they just got banged up by all of the utility that Hunters threw at them. And that's going to give Hunters match point, but HSE aren't too far behind.
That was a little bit more aggressive, especially considering you pushed the market and then you went to the B. And when you jump out of that B gate, you are pretty much in the open, and enemies have like 3 to 4 places where they can easily peek and get you killed, and that wasn't the right choice. You could have sent your 2 to 3 players from the B main also, And the full market push
You are
is
divided.
definitely great strategy, but not every time. And Bishar using that op again and getting the first pick on Shadow NPS. This might be the last round we are talking about, and this might be the first map the Hunter is going to take home.
Spike
Yeah,
down.
HSE doesn't even have very good guns in this round, but they are going to be pushing up. And oh, Tushar is still alive. He gets a kill with the frenzy.
Last
And
player standing.
DRR2 from the back of the side gets another kill onto Shihan, and Ghost is the only one who's left. He's got a Phantom, but he's going to be taken out by DRR2.
Defenders
And
win.
Hunters are going to take this map 11-13. Really close game, but they managed to pull through in the end and win this map.
Oh, that this is a good match actually. The first map was definitely one-sided in the defending part in the second half, and this time both of the teams definitely struggled. And Hunter, they just managed to pull this victory. And Predator 27 kills to Hunter 24 kills, DRR 225, and Shadow is this. And Cypher, I'm just shocked that Cypher he just managed to get 24 kills, and Ghost is still at 18 kills. Cypher was battle Cypher, I would say, because he ain't safe enough. So in this second match, Hunters won it, and they just got the first victory. And with that first victory, they also had the first loss. So we'll be back with another scrims pretty soon, maybe tomorrow. So until then, stay tuned and make sure to like this video and subscribe the YouTube channel and join us on the Discord. So we'll be having one more match pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, and just stay tuned. Roti.
Agent.
Welcome back to day 7 of HotShot Scrims here. Today we have the third map here, and the map is Ascent. Two teams in the attack team. There is HSE Academy again, third map for HSE Academy, and then in defenders we have Speed Demons. We can see that everyone has already logged in their agents. Interesting combat, both good comp in defending and attacking. They're going aggressive here. We can see a Square, Kyle, Rena, Sova. And in the defending side, we have a normal comp which we usually see, that is Jet, Rena, Sage, Sova, and Omen for Ascent. So let's see who wins the first round. The pistol round, very important round for the match here. And we can see Meg X going for the frenzy here, and first map, like Ascent, and like first round should be like an important one, because if you win this round, the next round you can actually also, it guarantees your second round something extraordinary happens. So you can see the defenders taking their positions. Jet at A main, Havoc at B here, trying to get a peek on high top, and you can see the Jet peeking from mid here on the catwalk, and here Shadow
Spike
getting
down, B.
on him, Havoc, and Demon Slayer taking on Hunter. You can see that first trying to push B side here, and then he's taking down Shihan here, and Shadow with the second kill on the Fraser taking down Mandator. Fraser taking down Valken, and Shadow taking
enemy
down
remaining.
Mandator as third kill.
Spike planted.
Fraser with the
Last
second kill on
player
Sophie, and Fraser with his third kill on Shadow clutches the round for themselves, diffusing the spike in the first round has won by the defenders here. Pistol
Very
round
important.
going in the favor of the defenders. Let's see if this Academy can make a comeback here. Let's not comeback, but can take the first round for themselves. We can see that Fraser here is going in for a Spectre, whereas his other teammates are also going in for Spectres. They are going in for securing the second round for themselves by taking all Spectres. Whereas HSE Academy in the attacker side is going in for a eco push here for the second round, and we see Rana and Jet together holding A, whereas the attackers are now pushing side B. Here comes the blind from Spy and blinding Havoc taking on Hunter here, and let's see Mandator spotting Shihan, going in for a shot at lineups. Oh, misses it, and Shadow with the Sheriff kill on Havoc.
Neutralized.
Mandator with 2 kills with Spectre and Shadow and Valken here. So it's a 4v2 situation here. Let's see what
enemy remaining.
trying to push B here, and Fraser taking down Shihan, and the Spike is with Ghost does not have the utility to win this round. Actually, no guns and Spiker here. Rana taking on Ghost here for clear win. The defenders on the second round as expected, but however the attackers managed to take down one player. But now you can see that the attackers are going in for a full buy, and whereas the defenders are going in for bonus save, and with the Spectres they already had. So let's see how this goes. They're again trying to push B here, and the score is now 2-0. Let's see if HSE Academy takes their first win in this round. Again going in for a B push, trying to peek mid. Rena going mid here, and Hunter trying to B main. And Sense that Sova is there. Here comes the recon where Sova revealing three agents at B main, and we can already see Shadow trying to push up garden for A, and nice kill by Shadow in this round, and then Fraser taking on Ghost And let's see, Shihan and the spike is already being planted, and two people in heaven.
Spike
Women
planted.
and Sova trying to retake the side for their team, but looks like this round is going to the attacker's side. Demon Slayer taking down Valken for the aggressive peak he gave. And one behind generator, one main, two under heaven, one under heaven, they're
Last
totally
player
venerated
standing.
with the turn gun and punching him. But Shadow taking down Demon Slayer and Hunter finishing it off with Vendator taking down Vendator. And the attackers have won the first round for themselves. So now that the attackers have won the first round for themselves, and also they only lost one person during this, so they do have the utility and weaponry bonus over here, whereas the defenders right now are going in for buy again. And let's see who wins the fourth. So we can see Rena peeking from it, ghosting first blood on Havoc here. And here comes the aggressive push, but Rena versus Rena taking on Shadow here, and Hunter trying to blind and get skill. Rena on his second kill on Hunter, Ghosty with his third kill on Freezer, and then they trying his
Last player
best to
standing.
somebody.
I know exactly where.
1v3 situation, we can easily predict that this round is going towards that.
Spike planted.
What is this? Like Vendetta literally punishes the person who pushes him aggressively, like every time. So
Deploying drone.
here comes.
Enemy mark.
He has 5 HP, and I don't think he can clutch the round, but he can totally save. So I think he should go on for a save.
Revealing.
And Vendetta is revealing the side, still trying to
There they are.
get a hold of it. And let's see if he can.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, good one. Even after getting trapped, here comes Valken on from Gardens and taking it down. So you can see the scoreboard with Shadow on a lead with 8 kills here. And the score is actually equal to 2 score. Both the teams are equalizing the scores for themselves, and like we can see that the attackers are again going in for B here. Spike is still at base, and you can see both the economy of both the teams is okay right now, whereas the defenders are falling a little short on there. If they lose this round again, it will be a hard one for them. Hard next match for them. Shadow going and peeking mid, trying to peek mid again. Let's disconnected one. We can see that also okay. He's yes, okay. So the round is back again, and Shadow going in and trying to peek mid. Whereas there are 3 people who can be spotted in mid.
Revealing
His
area.
first kill with the long range, the nice one, and going in. Ghosty taking the trade for him, killing Phaser here, and Vindicator again at Heaven giving a really nice recon here. And Malkin trying to start the Heaven. This fight is being planted by Shihan. This fight has been planted. There's only limited time, and it's a 3v4 situation. You can see that attackers are having a big advantage here. So let's see if Demon Slayer. I don't think this time anyone would want to push Demon Slayer that aggressively. Oh my God! What do we see there? The Hunter
Last
Demon.
player standing.
Man, that was brutal. Shihan taking down Demon Slayer on Heaven here, and Rena in Gardens. I don't know if she wants to go for a save with a Spectre here, but if they lose this round, like of course they're going to lose this round. Next round, it's going to be hard for them to even buy utilities here. So, and he's being hunted down. The scope is approaching him, and oh no, bad life, hard life. And Hunter, what was that? Like I didn't get to see it, but Hunter took a nice kill last match, and they all are laughing about it in the comment section. So I don't know if like a replay would be a real nice one, but I don't know. Nice round by the attacker side here. HSE Academy is on fire. They're trying to get hold of the site, and they're doing good after post plant, which is important. Even the defenders are trying their best, but here the economy for the defenders is falling short. This time they're going in for full buy. It's an important one, because if they lose one again, it will be pretty hard on them for the next one. Shadow going in with the blind here, two blinds here pushing B main here. And gets taken down by Rena with the spear, missing the alley. Havoc taking down Hunter here, and Shihan moves from. Oh no. Oh, it's a 5v2 situation here. Whereas Valkyrie and Fraser are trying to be there in mid. Let's see if they. Very uncertain. This fight is being planted by both. And let's
One
see if they
enemy
can take
remaining.
a 4v2 with no Demon Slayer with his third kill on and then clutches the round, like takes the round for them, their team here. The score is now 3-3. Both the teams equalize the score quickly. Like you can see that the players now are kind of struggling to buy their utilities and weaponry, going in for specters, light buys. Whereas the defenders are going in for a full buy. Peak Demons is going on, like even they are very determined to win this match. They're equalizing the score very fast. So cut to cut competition. Let's see who wins the fourth round for their team. And here comes the recon by Vendator. And Hunter totally missing the person in the corner. Havoc with his first kill on Shihan. And Fraser with his
Right here.
Oh, what do we see? It's like suddenly a 5v2 situation. Let's see if Valkyrie and Ghost is in plus. Both falling back at B main, and they know they are going to get hunted, so they're waiting patiently here. Whereas Valkyrie now trying to peek B main, but Rena is already with the crosshair on the B angle. Ghosty trying to get being hunted by Sage in mid. And
Last player
Rena
standing.
here and
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
whole round going towards the defender's side.
Gone.
Valken taking his second kill on Havoc, and he knows Demon Slayer is also there. Maybe he can take down two people again. Oh my god, third kill, going good, and Valken here. Let's see if he can take the fourth kill, but loses to Vendator, Diff here, and the fourth round is gone towards the defenders' side here. The defenders have won. Score is now 4-3, and we can see that the attackers are now going in for a save round. The defenders are going in for a full buy, so we can usually expect like 5-3 the score by the end of this match. And let's see if they can get back the round for themselves. This save round, Havoc taking down Shadow. Oh my god, nasty wall bang, and even Ghosty is really tagged. Havoc definitely knows how to hold mid. He's taking down Shihan in mid, and this has been dropped right at the entrance. There's no way that other than smoke push this. We can see that Valken is trying to push mid top here with terrace. Oh my god, just one kill and have a good save round. We can say two people are still remaining. Let's see if they can take down one more person here. Here comes the blind, and Ghosty getting healed by Spike here. The sheriff trying to hold mid and take the spike. But whereas he's getting hunted, both the people at high mid trying to peek him and he's trying to kill the spike. Struggle. Very much struggle you can see, and Hunter is also with a deal. Let's see if he can get him. So good save round, I must say. Like taking down two people with heavy weaponries in a save round must be a good save. But the score is now 5-3, and Speed Demons are in a lead of 2 rounds here. And again, you can see like winning this round for the attackers must be an important one, because they just saved and they bought their weaponries, and losing one more round will be a little bit sad for them. And Havoc really holds mid really well. So 5-3 is the score, and the attackers have been going towards B, trying to push B. Shihan putting a push. And we can see that Hunter is in the cubby, and he's But when I the both out there the kill, we can see that it's a 3v4 situation right now.
Last player
And
standing.
taking
Spike down
Mandator
B.
taking the trade.
One
The
enemy
demon
remaining.
go with this kill on Phaser, and it's a 1v1 situation here. Let's see if Shadow can clutch this round. He's on ult, and maybe. Do you think he can wall back? I don't know. He's going in for the spike, but Crosshair is right on his head if we even start speaking. So, we can see a 1v1 situation, and oh my god, we can see a clutch from Shadow with his third kill on Mandator, second kill on Mandator. So, the score is now 5-4, and we can see that attack doing well. Their save round was good, and we can see now Phaser is going in for op, going to op mid here, and economy of both the teams right now is okay, but not at his best. So we can see Shadow with 11 kills and 3 ults towards the defender side and 2 ults in the attackers. Let's see if they use this ult in these particular rounds. Defenders holding their sides, whereas Shadow trying to take a peek on B main. But the attackers are now actually pushing mid and guarding. So let's see. Oh my god, Hunter taking down Havoc. The person who rests is being punished here. And Hunter is still determined to stay in mid and take down people if they come. So Ghosty taking his kill and Mandator at the A side, pushing in. They have good control at A because the defenders right now are falling back. Here comes the ult from Demons here, and he can totally take down two people here. But taking down Ghosty, the planter, and Balcon. Balcon taking down Demons here, trading Ghosty here. It's a 2v3 situation here. You can
One
see that
enemy remaining.
Fast round. Shadow with the second kill on Phaser, clutching the round. The score is now 5-5. Equalized score, cut-to-cut competition. You can see Phaser and Shadow, both the duelists, are on the top of the leaderboard, fighting for the kills. And both the teams look like they're going in for a buy. No, okay. So the attackers right now are going in for a full buy. It's like do or die situation for them, because if they lose this round, for the attackers it must be very important. If they lose this round, okay, they have traded the op, and now the defenders are going in for a light buy, whereas the attackers with heavy weaponry trying to push, playing split. Spike is at A, but it's being faked at B, and they're trying to push mid here. And what? Okay, smoke kill by Ghost. Ball banged by Ghosty on Havoc. Here comes the revealing into Balcon. And Vendetta running and gunning. Oh my god. Spectre running gun at precise gunplay. Ghosty pushing up guard, and he knows that even here is there, and he's also blinded. Shihan trading the kill for Ghosty, and 3v1 situation here.
Spike's here.
Shihan in the mid. Let's see if we can take at least one.
You were barely worth the effort.
The defenders have won. Rena taking down Shihan here, and
Last round in the half.
6-5 cut-to-cut score. We can still see. We can see that the attackers might be going in for a force buy here, whereas the defenders are still sticking to their weaponry. They had a good round last time, so they'll have an advantage if they win one more round here. This is the last round before the swap. Let's see what the teams will do after the switch has been done. So now 6-5 is the score. You can see 3 ults towards the defending side and 2 in towards the attacking. And Havoc with his creative wall holding mid here, trying to get a kill. I think he'll get a kill if he just stays in that angle here and goes to trying to keep mid here, trying to wall bang. Oh, what do we see? Shihan with a long range on Havoc. Havoc taking the trade for Hunter here. Ghosty in mid and fighting with the Rena and with the mid person here. Easy first situation. Here comes the ult by Rena. And looks like the attackers are now going towards him, and you can see the Silva and oh my Dragon's here. He's on fire, taking down Shihan at main.
Last player standing.
Shadow and Mandator with the
Spike
second kill
down
on
A.
him. It only goes to the Guardians who are taking down the arena. Good round by Vendetta and Demon Slayer, like team efforts for the win. 7-5
Switching
is the
sides.
situation, and we can see Speed Demons with 2 rounds of lead after the before the first. So let's see who can actually do well in the second half, because now the sides have been changed and Speed Demons are in attacking, whereas HSE Academy are in defending here, going in for the first pistol round, very important round. Let's see if who wins the first pistol round here. Looks like the attackers are looking forward to push A. Like it's a fast A, I'm guessing, because everyone is in outside A trying. And whereas the defenders are holding the sides, we have Rena, Shadow, main players holding at A main. Here comes the recon by Valken, revealing many people here. Hunter taking his first blood on Dragon's Sphere here. Good utility uses by Astra here, smoking off A main, the main side where the attackers are right now. And still 3 people are at B. I think there should be a rotation at this point, but everyone is holding the side, falling back here. Nobody's trying to push here. They're like, first round, I'm not gonna give it. And Shadow playing from behind the generator, 2 people remain. Shadow taking down Hunter here with the frenzy, whereas it's a 3v4 situation. And the defenders are in lead. Let's see if Valken taking down Havoc with the ghost kill. Mandator pushing mid with the spike can go B, have good chances of getting a plant money here. And you can see that slowly the attackers are now
30
falling
seconds left.
and pushing towards B side. There's the 2 defenders and two of them are at B and 2 of them
Last
are at
player
A.
standing.
Valken with the
Spike
second
down,
kill on
defender
Mandator
spawn.
here. And the spike has been dropped. The entry has been smoked. And
10 seconds left.
Anna on his first kill with Valken. And this time, let's see if. Oh no, see. Oh no. There comes the reload, and Ghosty takes the advantage and knifes the Rana. Like, nice one, I must say. So now we can see, like, the score is now 7-6. And the defenders, they quite look confident. Like HSE Academy in Ascent defending, they look quite confident, I must say, always. So let's see if the attackers can push B this time, and we can see the whole setup at B main here. We can see Astra smokes, we can see tripwires here with mostly Valken doing a reveal and wallbang in here. No HP loss, but many of the teams still now. Whereas the Rena is pushing Gardens here. First kill on Hunter after the first buy. And we can see the spike is at B main. What is this? Like, oh, can we see the Renas? I think they're trying to check. Oh, okay. 4v.
Last player standing.
And Ghosty taking 1 kill on Rena and spots Demon Slayer, but gets taken down by Vendetta here. So the attackers have won. The score is now 8-6. And two rounds of lead in Speed Demon's favor, and HSE Academy with 6 score. We can see the attackers now again going in for a spotted buy, where a Shadow is taking Marshall here. Let's see if we can get 1 kill with Marshall here. He's a good player, and we can see that people are being stacked at B. Like the attackers are going towards A, where nobody is there. They're playing like a retake situation here, I'm guessing. Oh no, FaZe are taking down Hunter with the respective running gun, and Hayward taking down Shadow. Ghosty with last kill. FaZe with the second kill on Malcolm, and
One enemy remaining.
situation again. 4v1 situation.
My eyes are better than
Ghosty has his hand on mantle, and let's see if he can get low HP, but it was one kill before he dies. No, oh no, he doesn't know Crazy with the third kill, and Ghosty takes the round towards the attacker side, and Rena planting her for the money, we can say. Score is now 6-9, and both the teams look like they're going in for a full buy. This round must be interesting because okay, the attacker is thinking hard before buying, I can see. And we can see Rana ult ready in the attacker side. Speed Demons having Rana ult, and Rana is a main player, so she ults this round and goes in. Maybe she can get at least 3 kills here. Rana trying to push a B main here, guys. Ghosty is holding, and Soa is holding B main. Here comes the smoke by Hunter, Shihan, and still holding at B main. The spike is at B main, and waiting for the smoke to go off. There's another are trying to peek mid here. Then are taking down Balcon at the mid here, and let's see, Favorite taking his second kill for the team, and Shihan pushing up mid here. It's like a killing spree at mid here. So the 5v2 situation, Rena getting Phantom in his hand. Ghosty and Shadow on fire. Ghosty with the second kill on Rena. Vendetta with the kill on. Okay. Vendetta with the second kill on Ghosty takes again the round towards the attacker's side, and the attackers are won. Score is now 10-6, and you can see that Speed Demons are in a lead of 4 points here. 10-6, and also the economy for the attackers is looking so well right now. I don't unless there is a miracle happening from the defender's side from HSE Academy, I don't think there's a comeback. But like we know that both the teams are very competitive and they have done wonders. If you keep watching our team, so let's see Hunter holding A this time with Sky here. All the utility at A main. Here comes the recon by Balcon, watching at least 2 people here. And what do I see? Looking for a flying color. The defenders are very scared right now. Like there's nobody at B, 2 people at A main, and here comes the blind from Hunter. He knows the info is there, but he blinded somebody, so he knows that like at least one person is there. And we can see the attackers are now falling back, and the spike is going towards B. From Catwalk, taking a full cut from the spawn is Arena. Whereas Dragon Slayer again trying to push up A main. 2 kills have been lost here just by the rotation. Like Ghosty on his second kill in Vendetta. Here comes the heal, and it's a 2v4 situation. But they have no idea that like mid Rana is with the spike.
30
He can
seconds
go
left.
B and plant, but we can see Valcon holding the mid for him. Here comes a blind from Hunter, taking the info for himself that okay, somebody was mid. Now both the attackers trying to push up A, whereas only one person is at A, and that is Shihan. Shihan is a good player, and I think he has the potential to take down
10
both the
seconds
Jews
left.
here. Here comes the plant by Rana.
Planted.
At side A, they have played it very slow. Here comes the ult, and let's see if both the duelists with the first
player
kill and
standing.
Ghosty.
One enemy remaining.
1v1 situation now. Oh no. What is Valcon? I don't know if it's a technical issue or he's trying to save here. But Rena is low HP, like.
Concentrate, Sova.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. What is this? Okay, Rana with the third kill on Valcon while tried to defuse some technical glitch from Valcon's side caused like a loss in this round, but unfortunately now the round has been lost and the score is now 11-6. 5 rounds of lead for Speed Demons, and we can see that Like, comeback, I don't know, because this time defenders are going in for a full buy here. And let's see if they can take at least 2 rounds before they get in a good economy. You can see 2 ults in the attacker side, and then with the first kill on Shadow, with full confidence. Ghosty gets revealed, but still does not lose any HP here. Okay, nice one. Havoc going in, trying to push B main, but gets revealed by the Sova, and here comes some shot lineup. Hunter taking his
Spike
first
down,
kill, and Dragon Slayer, he comes for it, and Dragon Slayer here. And the Vendetta taking on Hunter. Everyone
Last
is
player
gathered.
standing.
Okay, 4v1 situation, they know where he is, and here comes the sudden run by Dragon Slayer taking down Malcolm in mid. So the attackers have won, the score is now
Match
12-6,
point.
almost the double, and match point here. Attackers going in for a full buy, defenders going in for a forced weaponry buy here. Diana with 19 kills on top of the attackers leaderboard, and Ghosty with 18 kills on defenders leaderboard. 2 ults in the attacker side and 3 ults on the defender side. At least they can make it 12-7 before they lose. So, or maybe a complete comeback. But let's see. Here comes the mid push, and they're trying to push mid. However, Crystal and Shadow, main player of the defenders here, who also had a Vandal. So, nice shot. The Falcon trying to hold B main with this creative wall made by Shihan. Let's see. Phaser taking on Malcolm is definitely checked. And the Phaser going in from mid here.
One down.
Last
player standing.
Vendetta trading it for him, Shihan. And the
Attackers
match is
win.
won by the attackers. Speed Demons were on fire this time, and 13-6. Good match, because I must say HSE Academy, their third map. So explains, I guess, I don't know, maybe exhausted a little bit after playing 2 matches with very competitive teams. And we can see Megax with 20 kills on the leaderboard, Ghosty on the second runner-up on 18 kills, and Speed Demons, congratulations for winning the screens, and nice round by everyone. We will be back soon with day 8 the scrims. You can, if you want to register in our scrims, the Discord description is in the description. Discord link is in the description. You can enroll yourself into the scrims from there, and all the social handles of HotShot Esports is in the description. Stay tuned for more content from HotShot Esports. I am your caster, signing off. Thanks for watching. Good night, people.
I don't know if I'm changing over. In the moonlight, I can't kill this feeling sober. So it starts to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me. I let it go, another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for finally getting over. I really think it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what does to control me. I'll let it go, another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feel